If you look at Tesla's history and the number of advantages they had even 3, 4, 5 years ago, that's where you start to feel like maybe this isn't just a quarterly issue, but a long-term indicator.
Since China entered the EV market, Tesla CEO Elon Musk has not been himself. Tesla, a vehicle that has always stood out in the industry, has been a game changer with its unique features. But right now, they're in big trouble. Despite the highly anticipated release of the Cybertruck, Tesla's financial performance has been unexpectedly lackluster. The rise of Chinese companies in the market has presented a significant challenge for the once dominant Tesla. What could be the reasons behind the apparent decline in EV sales? Why does Elon Musk view the Chinese competition as a formidable threat? In this video, we will review Tesla's financial struggles and explore the contributing factors to how the Tesla industry will take hold of this situation and do something about it. Stay until the end, because you will be shocked by what you see. Tesla has come up against some significant bumps in the road in 2024. After years of leading the electric vehicle EV industry, the company faces tremendous difficulties this year, primarily due to increased competition, supply chain disruptions, and a global semiconductor shortage. In a surprising twist, Tesla briefly gave its position to a Chinese competitor, BYD. This temporary setback was marked by a dip in vehicle deliveries since 2020 and a drop in Tesla's stock performance on the S&P 500. The EV market is undergoing rapid transformation, with Tesla's customers now exploring options from BYD, Ford, General Motors, and Volkswagen. These companies, along with emerging startups like Rivian and Lucid Motors, have significantly invested in electric vehicle technology and production, intensifying the competition in the market. So why is Tesla struggling to meet investors' expectations? Bad production. Tesla's failure to provide new goods quickly enough to keep customers interested has affected its sales and had a ripple effect on the industry. Furthermore, its chief executive Elon Musk has become someone many people don't want to associate themselves with, even for a good car, which is a concerning trend for the company. Meanwhile, total electric car sales in the United States have remained unchanged in recent months. This is a continuation of a trend where EV sales have been declining for some time. The decline can be attributed to several factors, including the lack of charging infrastructure, high initial costs, and range anxiety. However, it's worth noting that they have not increased much in the recent 2 quarters, indicating a potential shift in consumer preferences. However, upon closer analysis, what seems to be general indifference to electric cars may be primarily due to a lack of interest in Tesla. On a brighter note, some manufacturers such as Audi, BMW, Mercedes, and Rivian have reported remarkable EV sales increases of more than 50% in the last year. Ford subsequently announced a staggering 86% increase in their EV sales, showcasing the potential for growth in this sector. How about the biggest car brand you've never heard of, which has totally overtaken Tesla as the world's largest seller of electric vehicles? China's Build Your Own Dreams company, also known as BYD. Even if you've never heard of BYD, there's a chance you've been in one of its buses or seen its taxis prowling the streets of some of the world's biggest cities, contributing to the global shift towards sustainable transportation. Do you believe buses and taxis are the reason BYD has surpassed Tesla? BYD's triumph is not a stroke of luck, but the outcome of the company's and the Chinese government's meticulous, long-term strategic planning. For instance, BYD strategically focused on the development of electric buses and taxis, which not only catered to the growing demand in China, but also positioned them as a global leader in this sector. This concerted effort is positioning China as the dominant global player in the future of transportation. Financial breakdown. Tesla's stock, which had been riding high on the success of its EVs, took a massive drop. The company's stock plunged over 12%, wiping out a jaw-dropping $80 billion market value in just one day. Can you imagine? That's like losing the entire economy of a small country overnight. The price cuts that Tesla has instituted to lower the cost of its vehicles have had both positive and negative consequences. Their profit margins are narrowing, and their investors are becoming impatient. Also, they had to retrieve nearly 2 million cars in the U.S. because of an autopilot technology that wasn't working properly, which led to a number of accidents and, in some instances, deadly crashes that killed numerous people. One of the reasons for Tesla's decline is the rise of BYD, a Chinese automaker. The Chinese government has played a significant role in this. China has highly supported its automakers, particularly in the EV sector. Beijing has provided the industry with an estimated $30 billion in tax exemptions since 2010 and may waive a further $97 billion by 2027. This level of support is unprecedented and has undoubtedly contributed to BYD's rise. The Chinese government's incentives have been instrumental in the success of BYD.
Chinese electric vehicle industry is kind of a unique circumstance. They have got full support from the government, and they've also got control of most of the global lithium supplies. What this equates to is Chinese automakers can build cars far less costly, and then they can sell them for a lower MSRP.
These incentives not only encourage manufacturers to meet EV production goals, but also provide support for research and development, cheaper land, and cheaper financing. This comprehensive support has allowed BYD to thrive, and it still sells most of its electric vehicles in its home market. Musk is worried that if the Chinese convince the Biden administration to side with them, which seems highly likely given the U.S. elections are coming, we will start seeing offers on these Chinese cars, making them even cheaper, thus destroying Tesla completely. Biden loves EVs, even if it means taking China's side. However, Donald Trump, a rival, has promised that if he wins, he will end the EV's rival madness and give the choice back to the hands of the consumers instead of forcing it on them. BYD also has plans to develop a facility in Hungary, as well as transport 800,000 EVs to the United States alone by 2030. How did this Chinese company become a major threat without everyone noticing? Another financial burden for Tesla is the escalating costs of raw materials, particularly lithium and cobalt, which are crucial components of EV batteries. The increasing demand for these materials and supply chain disruptions have led to rising production costs for Tesla, eating into its profit margins. Tesla has also faced regulatory challenges that impact its finances. Changes in government incentives and emissions regulations can significantly affect the EV market. In some regions, subsidies and incentives for electric vehicles have been reduced or eliminated, potentially deterring potential buyers and impacting Tesla's sales figures. Tesla's global supply chain has been vulnerable to disruptions, particularly during the COVID-19 pandemic. Factory shutdowns, shipping delays, and logistical challenges have disrupted production schedules and increased costs. These supply chain issues have affected Tesla's financial stability and resulted in delayed deliveries for customers. An average Tesla Y costs a whopping $44,990, while the cheapest BYD costs $16,664. Now tell me why Tesla won't lose its customers. Because most of BYD's cars are much more affordable than Tesla's. As Tesla is losing money, BYD is gaining a lot through its marketing strategy. In 2021, BYD prioritized boosting its worldwide growth. It began releasing more passenger cars in international markets, including Europe, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East. The volume contribution is rising but still small. BYD has risen to prominence in only 3 years, becoming a leading EV brand in Australia, Brazil, and Thailand. Additionally, it's uncertain whether or not the corporation can rapidly expand in some less established regions it penetrates. While BYD is poised for international growth, it faces significant hurdles. Uncertainty over regulations and low brand recognition looms as the two biggest obstacles. Moreover, the European Union's ongoing investigation into Chinese EV subsidies adds to the complexity of their journey. Chinese automakers export more EVs into Europe because those cars are produced in China. Hence, the production costs are low, which allows automakers to set their prices in Europe at a lower price than their European counterparts. This has been very alarming to the European auto industry. broken promises.
Okay. Oh my gosh, it did it. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
For over a decade, Musk promised full autonomous driving, or a vehicle that can safely drive you anywhere and through all road conditions without requiring you to touch the steering wheel. Meanwhile, companies like Volvo and Mercedes have defeated Tesla in this game. Not only is Tesla behind, but Musk's dubious autonomous features have sparked consumer lawsuits and a government criminal investigation. Tesla's full self-driving FSD is still in a Level 2 or partially automated system, which requires humans to monitor all driving and take control at any time. However, Tesla's CEO desires to raise it to Level 5 shortly, requiring no human attention or contact.
I'm extremely confident that Level 5, or essentially complete autonomy, will happen. And I think it will happen very quickly.
But this is just one of many failed promises. Musk has constantly failed to fulfill the original delivery deadlines for all Tesla cars, including the original Model S and the Semi, and all of this has badly harmed Tesla's brand. According to a recent study, just 13.4% of individuals in the United States approve of Tesla, down from 28.4% in January 2022. J.D. Power ranks the corporation near the bottom of its 2022 automobile quality assessment, which included 84,165 verified U.S. owners. Tesla's dependability is ranked 19th out of 28 brands in the United States. BMW, Ford, Toyota, Kia, and Subaru had around a 60% loyalty rate in 2022, a measure of the percentage of customers who continue to purchase from the same brand. Tesla's poor public image is a major contributor to the company's sales decline. That's why Tesla's EV market share in the United States will continue to decline until it hits 20% by 2025. The EV market is a big mess right now, with Tesla just stuck and shocked at how China leads them. It's left for the users to choose between buying a gas car or an EV instead of being forced to do so. So what do you think? Is this just one big scam, or is Tesla not doing what it's expected to do? Let us know in the comments below. Stick around as we'll be back with another exciting video. Thanks for watching.